Hello everyone, this is RBO Ex, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install Ragnarok Battle offline with the English patch. I've been getting a lot of requests lately on how to install this, and some of my college friends have been having trouble installing this fun program, so I might as well show you how to do it. So first off, to download the files, you have to go to ragnarokbattle.com. It's right over here. And then next you want to hit the Forums tab. Many people would immediately anticipate to go to the game's download, but no. You actually have to go to the forums. There is no registration required to download this, which is very fortunate. Okay. You want to go down until you meet the downloads category, and you want to go to HTTP downloads. Unless you want to do torrents, I've never done torrents, so I don't know what to tell you from there. Okay, and what we want to do to download the main program, you have to go to RBO Download. You can either hit the tab here, or you can go to the folder, either or. And you want to download this RBO Ex installer. Okay, and once you have that, you can also get the expansions, which I would highly recommend, and especially if you want to get the English, because you have to have all three of these expansions right here. So what I would recommend doing is get the all-in-one download. You can get this expansion right here. It's inside an RAR. Okay. And yes, you do have to have WinRAR to extract this. Okay. Lastly, we want the English patch. And the patch we want here is the Sara English patch version 9 for expansion 3 only. Okay, and once you have all that, I was kind enough to have this all settled for you. So what we want to do, first, well, just for me, I like to extract them, but you don't have to. Okay, and once you do that, we just simply install. Now, the loading time for this can be very tedious at first. Actually, quite all the time. I've done a test through with this before, 2 times actually, while making a video. And one was actually today. I don't know what happened to my video files, so I'm doing a take 2 for today. Okay, so once this installs, yep, it'll just open up. Okay, so that wasn't too bad this time. So since I'm using crappy Vista, let's click on Allow, since you can actually trust this program. And now we have this installation program executed. So let's just go with the original method for installing something. And here's the RBO directory, your main RBO directory, although you can easily change that. So what I want to do is I want to go to my desktop. Let's see, where is it? Oh, here we are. My computer, local drive, and program files. And in here you want to rename, or make a new folder rather. It'll be called Ragnarok Battle Offline. Simple as that. Okay, once you're done with that, so that's your new directory, and we shall hit next and start. Now first you can see it starts off very slowly, but after maybe 3-4 minutes tops, it starts to go whoop. Starts to go very fast. So just give it some time. Oh, there we go, 15%, 16. Yep, saw a huge boost right there. And now it's rapidly increasing. So, for some reason this took actually quite a short amount of time. Usually it takes a little bit longer. Okay, so what you want to do is uncheck the Launch Ragnarok Battle Offline box, because we're not going to be launching that yet. And just exit the installer. Now next thing we want to do is install the extra scenarios. So to do that, just open up the RAR file inside the RAR file, and let's just click this up and watch it execute. And unfortunately it'll ask you the same thing, so it'll just ask you whether you want to cancel or ignore the operation, or if you want to allow the execution to process. And again, this can be a little bit of not so much of a hazardous type time-wasting effort, but it can take some time. Here we go. And now let's allow the program because Vista sucks. And here's some undecipherable characters, but all I can read is RBO Extra Scenario Volume 1. Sweet. Here's a nice splash file. Okay, and again with the undecipherable characters, just this one right here, that's agree with the terms. Okay, next. And this is your RBO directory, which we named before. So I'm guessing this actually says this directory already exists. Do you want to create the files in here anyways? I think that's what's saying. I have no idea. But either way, it won't interfere with your system, trust me. And this one, I have no idea what it is. It just gives you one option anyways. So, next. And this is for your start menu here, whether go to all programs, and it'll show up as Ragnarok Battle Offline right here. Next. This I have no idea what it is either. Let's just ignore that. And install. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So I'll just hit next, and this will allow you to view the RBO Ex1 text file, but since we can't read it anyway, let's just uncheck that and save ourselves some time. Now moving on, we want to go to the extra scenario 2. So same thing. Just wait for this to load. There we go. Now we just have to wait for this little thing to appear. The usual Vista security system. Let's see how this is going, even though I really shouldn't be... Oh, never mind. So let's click on allow. Okay, and same thing, just do the same thing. Agree. Next. That's your directory. Next. Yes. Next. And install. Okay. Next, and finish. Now for RBO Expansion 3, or Extra Scenario 3, this is a little bit smaller of a file, so it won't be as time consuming. Okay, and allow. Yes. And same thing with the Expansion 1 and 2. Agree. Yes. Next. Yes. Next. Done. Okay, and now we are done. Sweet. Actually, we're not 100% done. We just have to do some configurations. So let's see. Go to the RBO patch 09 or 009. That's your what's it called? That's the whole thingy. What's it called? You know, the patches. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so what I like to do, just go to all programs. RBO, Ragnarok Battle Offline, and once you go to Extra Scenario 3, well, it doesn't matter since it's in the same directory. Open file location, and you want to be sure to copy all of these right here, all these files, and go in here, and just put them in right there. So do this for all certain items, the data folder. Do this for next one, conflicts. I love Vista's English. Yes. Okay, now this can take some time, maybe, oh, never mind. Well, normally it would actually take some time, but I guess since I installed this before already. Anyways, so I want to click on RBO Ex, that's the execution file, and it cannot find your Ragnarok Battle Offline installation. So please specify your main RBO folder. We'll do that easily, since we have everything all together. Let's see, let's go over here, just click that, and there we go. Let's do the same thing. Now, if you forgot to change your directory for the main RBO folder, it would most likely be, I think, on your desktop. That's what it was for, actually no, it was where the installation was. Like the installer file. So if it was on if your installer was on your desktop, it would be on your desktop. If it was on my computer or something, it would be on my computer. Okay, and with all that said, you should have everything all set up. Okay, So I hope this tutorial was very useful to you, and I hope to see many of you playing, and I await your videos, if any. Okay, so this is Gospel EXE signing out. Have a good day.